Hello and welcome to today's daily Leetcode challenge. Today we'll be solving question 1903, largest odd number in string. Let's go over the description. You're given a string num representing a large integer. Return the largest value odd integer as a string that is non-empty substring of num, or empty substring empty if no odd integer exists. A substring is a contiguous sequence of characters within a string. So quickly going over the description in my own words, we're given a string representing a large integer. We have to return the largest possible odd substring that happens to be an integer from num. Alright, let's go over some examples. We have num equaling the string 52. The largest substring that is an odd integer is 5. In example 2, there are no odd integers at all. There are no odd even digits at all, so we just return an empty string. And finally, example 3, this whole integer, this whole substring is actually an odd number, so we are able to return the whole thing. Let me quickly break this down in my own words. What we're trying to do, we're trying to figure out what is the largest number, what is the largest integer in the given num string that it happens to also be odd. And so how would we approach this if trying to implement it? There are obviously two, approaches. We could go through all possible combinations or all possible integers in general, so we could control the starting position and the size over maybe like 2 for loops, and in doing so we are looking at all possible integers, find the filter out the ones that are odd, and then pick out the max. However, the problem there is that you're doing redundant work. You're doing redundant work because you're starting with integers that are potentially not, or that are definitely not the largest. So what you could do in another scenario is you could start with the largest possible value and move down, right? You could start with the number starting with 0 and ending with the last integer. That way you have the whole integer captured initially, and that way when you're iterating over the next possible values, you're only looking at smaller values, right? So that could be an option. However, I can even reduce or simplify that process even more. What I know, for example, is the more digits you have in a number, the bigger the number is, right? So if a integer has, for example, 5 non-zero digits in it, or trailing non-zero digits, then it's guaranteed to be bigger than a digit or a number that is 2 digits, right? So what does that kind of give us? That tells us that maybe if we look from the right to the left of all the possible digits and find the ones that are odd, we'll know that by the way, yes, any number, any integer that ends with an odd number is automatically odd, right? So if we go from right to left, looking at all the possible digits, figure out which is the first one that is odd, we know that everything to the left of it is going to be included in the largest possible integer. So then, why not just iterate through all the characters, and these are characters, why not iterate through all the characters from right to left, see if any of them are odd, and as soon as we stumble on an odd one, return the substring starting from start, ending at that integer. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to say that I is equal to, let's do I is equal to len of num. That's going to be my pointer. I'm going to say that while I is greater than 0, and if num of I minus 1, because I want to, this is my boundary and this is the number that I'm looking at, modulo 2, if modulo 2 is equal to 1, that's another way of just doing this, because in Python 1 is a true statement, 0 is not. Then I'm going to return the substring of num starting with this and ending with this, else return empty string. That's it. Also, yeah, we have to reduce I. Let's see if this works. Formatting. Right, and so the issue here is the digit is, the value here is a character, which is not a, digit, so we can just do this. Right, and in that case, let me just say this for simplicity. And that's it. That's all we had to do. Let's see if there are any faster, better solutions. There must be. Oh, I see what they're doing here. They are looking if the, instead of converting this to a integer, they're simply checking if the set of odds, let's call this a set of 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. If the character is in this, it's cute optimization, very simple. Let's see if this works. So I guess checking for, yeah, that puts us at 92nd percentile. Checking if a character exists in a set is faster than doing a modulo over 2 and checking if that has a remainder of 1 or not. Okay, so I guess, yeah, this is a easy and very intuitive solution. I would go with this if you want. With that, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to do these daily. Alright, thank you.